Alright. You two lazy ones. I'll do all the work today. Alright, check. 1, 2. What's happening? It is October 15th, 2011. We are winding it all down. I am standing in the living room on the binary floor. There's a lot of history here, a lot of stories. The place is a bigger mess than it probably was back when I was knocking the walls down in 2007 or so. This used to be a living room here with a wall, and that was right over there. That was another bedroom. I knocked the wall down and opened the place up. Had a lot of fun with it. Put some lights up. Anyway, the reason I'm here is I'm going to probably do a walkthrough of the entire house, even if the stuff's not entirely on the walls anymore. But I do want to spend a second here for the ages, since I'll be gone. I wanted to talk a little bit about the binary floor, which is a project I did, and a lot of people have heard about it, but I find myself repeating the story every single time. And the beauty of video is you could do it one time and you send everybody the link. So, let's start from the beginning. That area over there used to be another bedroom, okay? This living room was fairly narrow. Right where this beam was the wall, and there was a door that went right in here. There was a wall heater sort of here, and then you came kind of walking in here, and you walked into this other little bedroom door that went in here, and there was this wall that went right along this area. I knocked the wall down, and by doing so, naturally on these hardwood floors, which are 3/4 inch, 2 2¼ tongue and groove type of redwood, old school, 1945 material. I was faced with needing to repair. Hold on a second. I needed to repair the floor where the wall was knocked out, and I think it was like a 7-inch just trench that went down to the floorboards, the underboards. They were underneath the actual floor. So when I started looking for material, it was very, very difficult to find the right vintage. Right now it's all Pergo and everything's wider and pre-finished, and it wasn't going to match anyway. So I was going, what should I do? Maybe tile, concrete, whatever. I did a Craigslist search, and I just figured, what about like parquet or wood blocks? What I was dealing with was 3/4 inch was the material, and 2 1/4 tongue and groove strips. If I could find that, that'd be great. I found this ad on Craigslist. This woman up in the valley, they had just torn up their mid-century place. They had like thousands of what were called wood blocks, okay? And here you go. They're 9-inch. Let's go right about here. They're 9-inch and they're 3/4 inch thickness, exactly the right thickness. They are tongue and groove, and they're designed to be put together and assembled. So it's tongue, groove, groove. And if you look, it's 2 1/4, 2 1/4, 2 1/4, 2 1/4, which equates to 9. But the 2 1/4, it's essentially the same material as this stuff. 50s, 40s or 50s. So that started me thinking, okay, well, now what do? I had a 7-inch, sort of a 7-inch wide trench to fill, but I didn't want it to make it look awkward and kind of all Mickey Mouse. And over here there was this open, a bigger rectangle from what was at that point the wall heater. So I said, you know what? I'll take the farthest edge of this wall heater, take the natural line as far as it goes, and just pull everything up. I pulled up the entire, what is this? It's X amount of feet. It's not 9 times 5, so it was at 45 inches wide, and all along the floor. But here's the deal. Once I had the number of 9 inches, it allowed me to look at my room, do some measurements, do the math, and start dealing with units. I knew I was dealing with 9-inch square units. And it just so happened that from this wall to that wall was X amount of inches. But it happens to be 32 tiles, 32 units of 9 inches. And I couldn't help from noticing that 32 is a binary number. If you guys don't know binary, binary is a base 2 system. In our normal system, we have a base 10 system with 10 digits and 10 base columns. So the ones, the tens, the hundreds, the thousands, the 10,000s. Binary is all ones and zeros, 2 digits, and the columns are base 2. So you got the 1 column, the 2 column, the 4 column, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128. Sounds familiar if you're dealing with computers and that type of thing. Well, anyway, that's all based on binary. All right, here we go. Knowing that I was going to be dealing with 32 tiles one way and 5 tiles this way, so 5 by 32, it occurred to me that to write the number 32 out in binary requires 6 digits. It's 000001. Okay? I figured, how about if I take all of these blocks, by the way, where they're just covered with baby vomit and years of just crap all over it. But I sanded all these down. I said, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stain half of these blocks, keep the other natural. I'm going to stain the other ones as black as possible, ebony. The ebonies will represent ones, and the natural ones will represent the digit 0. Okay? So if you can follow me here. We got 5 rows, 5 columns, let's say, right? There's one, let's go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then there's 32 rows of them, okay? Well, the way binary works out is this: if I could just count from 0 to 31, I would essentially be going from white, 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 or 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, theoretically, to black, 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 or, you know, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, so this is what's happening. The far right column, if you can imagine these as 5 columns in a binary number, the far right column is the ones column, the twos column, the fours, the 8s, and the 16s. We'll never get to the 32 column because that would put us out on the porch. Okay, so counting to 5, for instance, in binary, you go 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. You're counting from 0 to 5, right? 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, or white, 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 which is implied. It's not necessarily seen here, but it's kind of up in there, right? So the white, 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 0. Then to go to 1, it's 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1 in the ones column, right? To count to 2, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, so it's 1 in the twos column, 2, and then 3 is 2 plus 1, so 0, 0, 0, 1, 1. 4, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, this is the fourth column, right? 4, and then 5, so it's 4 plus 1 is 5, 4 plus 2 is 6, 4 plus 2 plus 1 is 7, 1 in the 8 column, 9, so it's 8 plus 1. You follow me? Okay, good. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, which is 8 plus 4, 12, plus 2, 14, plus 1, that's 15, and then 16, right? 1 in the 16 column. Follow me? 17. 1 in the 16 column plus 1 in the ones column, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, all the way up to 31. And there you have it. It was the binary floor. And I am going to go ahead and toot my own horn here. I got really good at swinging a hammer, man. I don't think I bent one nail on that job. It was pretty wild. I had to tack up all these tarps. I rented a big, huge drum sander from Home Depot. Killed my toe going down like this on it, you know, doing that whole... I think I still have tendonitis in there. I had to saw out in the back, shaving things off, going toenail nails into the thing, and it's held up, and it's pretty awesome, and I'm gonna miss it. And it's one of the art projects I'm probably most proud of. I don't know if I'll ever do something like that again. But it happened during a very special time, and it was all part of the big picture. So there you go. Let me get my... All right. The binary floor.
It was done in about 2007. Make that 2008. Okay then.